Hello, my name is Wispy. Welcome to some Reed's Regret versus Threaded Needle damage testing. So, why these weapons? Season 15 introduced a seasonal artifact mod called Particle Deconstruction that boosts fusion and linear fusion rifle damage. So naturally, these have become a popular choice this season. Reed's Regret is a reward from Trials that you can grind to get yourself a triple tap Vorpal roll to maximize your DPS. Threaded Needle is from Season of the Chosen. You can grind a Clown Cartridge Vorpal on that weapon. Triple Trap and Vorpal was the role everyone was pretty excited about for Reed's Regret. Then something was discovered with another seasonal artifact mod called Focusing Lens. Supposedly, if you stand in a Warlock's Well of Radiance, your weapon damage counts as super or light damage, and you benefit from a 25% damage buff on targets affected by stasis. Reed's Regret is a stasis weapon. So word has it, Reed's Regret does not benefit from Focusing Lens like Threaded Needle can. So today, we're going to test that, and also going to test total damage to see which can do more. Damage testing will be done on Callie from the Last Wish raid. Reminder, she has a 2x crit on her head. We're not going to care about the numbers specifically. We're really just going to be looking at damage numbers and which one is higher, but not necessarily the number itself. So let's take a look at the rolls that we'll be using. So on our our Threaded Needle, we'll have Liquid Coils, Clown Cartridge, and I think Dragonfly, and look at Liquid Coils and Triple Tap on the Reed's Regret. So I'd made sure neither one had Vorpal, just to not have another factor in the equation. First, we're going to test the Focusing Lens theory. Does Reed's Regret benefit from Focusing Lens? And is that damage even a thing? Does that actually work with light weapons? So first, we're going to test out Reed's Regret, and we're just going to look at the one shot total and see what that number is. So this is Reed's Regret without Focusing Lens. 41073. So that's our number. I took a couple more shots just to make sure that that was correct. Nothing changed. And they were all pretty consistently 41073. That number did not change. So this time we're going to do the same thing. We're going to throw a Dusk Fill Grenade on Callie to proc Focusing Lens. So if Focusing Lens does work with Reed's Regret, we should see that number change. I'm in the well, throwing the grenade, taking the shot. 41073. That crit number did not change. So Focusing Lens did not take effect. I did not do any additional damage on the shot itself. Now let's take a look at this with Threaded Needle. So we'll do shots with Threaded Needle without Focusing Lens to get a benchmark number. So 40948, which is interesting that it does a little bit less damage than Reed's Regret, just at base. Now we're going to try with Focusing Lens. And we're going to notice this number going to change. 51185. That's a 25% damage increase. We changed nothing but use the Focusing Lens mod, and we'll see it side by side. The last two shots we just took. So now we know that Focusing Lens does work while standing in a Well of Radiance with light-based weapons. It does not work with dark-based weapons or stasis. So we're going to try these guys side by side and see if Triple Tap on Reed's Regret can make up for that difference. I made sure and put backup mag on the Reed's Regret to give it an even 6. But first, we're going to do Threaded Needle. Particle Deconstruction's on. Focusing Lens, I make Clown Cartridge active, so there's 7 in the mag. And here we're going to look at total damage And we're going to note that number down. So I went through into these twice for each one. On this first round, we're going to get 8 shots off on Callie. And I'll have all these numbers up at the end to compare them. That's 511, 746 with 8 shots. So we're going to do that one more time. See if we can get a couple more shots off and get a higher damage number. Just to have a couple different things to compare with. So this time we got 12 shots off. That should be higher than our 8. 735, 970. Okay, now we're going to put backup mag on Reed's Regret. That's going to give it 6 in the mag. That way triple tap can be most effective with an even number in the magazine. So we gave Reed's Regret all the help it could get. I'm also going to throw the desk field here, just to keep the desk field from the tick damage from the desk field consistent with the other damage number. And you'll notice the crits are changing. That's because particle deconstruction is ramping up, giving us more damage. That was 10 shots that we got off with Threaded Needle. And it did 483, 458. So that did less damage than 8 shots with Threaded Needle. And we took 2 more shots. So we're going to do this one more time. We only got 8 shots off this time. Now the number is even lower. 371, 546. So look at these Threaded Needle total deeps with everything on. 8 shots, we got 511, 764. 12 shots, we got 735, 970. Reed's Regret with triple tap and particle deconstruction ramping. 483, 458, followed by 371, 546. Put these side by side. It's pretty clear Threaded Needle out damages it. So when you're in a group, it looks like Threaded Needle is going to be the call. Now, there's nothing wrong with Reed's Regret, but if you're in a fire team, you're trying to maximize your DPS with focusing lens, you're going to want Threaded Needle in your heavy, not Reed's Regret. It still definitely has a place in the meta for solo stuff or whatever you want. It's a great gun. It feels great. So we've established Threaded Needle will do more damage than Reed's Regret with focusing lens in the play. Well, thank you guys for watching. This video took a lot of work. So if you don't mind liking and subscribing, if you like the video, I'd really appreciate it. Enjoy a clip of me and Ham testing out Sleeper versus Threaded Needle just for fun. Have a great day.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
I got 6 shots off.
I honestly didn't count mine. Ooh.
Wow.
I definitely shot more than 6 though. That's funny.
I was doing 97 apiece.